Good morning and welcome to Thursday Thought. I do, I suppose, a decent amount of looking at videos on YouTube. Now, my viewing ranges from trained videos to classical performances by various musical groups, and there's everything in between. I enjoy seeing people receiving life-changing gifts by those television surprise squads that you may be familiar with, as well as what one might classify as good news stories that seldom ever make the national news, but someone's taken the time to put them on YouTube. It just depends on my mood at the time and what pops up as suggestions for me to watch based on my preferences over time. Well, I don't like to take in anything on television or on my computer or phone that might pass for what some might call real life. I don't really care for the police TV shows, many of the dramatic shows and movies, or other entertainment that presents what some might like to dish out as real life scenarios. Now, that may be one reason why I generally won't go to a theater to see a movie. And many times I won't watch one on the television unless it's maybe an older one on TCM. I care nothing for what is advertised on streaming video channels and seldom watch any television that isn't a sporting event, an old-time TV show, sort of like maybe the Carol Burnett Show or reruns of The Honeymooners or some such thing. Or maybe there's a news or a current event report. Nothing else much draws my interest. Well, of course, the advertisers and the networks don't really care about me and my preferences. After all, I'm an old geezer. I'm over 65. I'm not interested in many of the products and services that are hawked in advertisements nowadays anyway. I don't care if I have gray hair, wrinkles, or other cosmetic imperfections. I wear regular blue jeans most days. My shirts, they're either usually nondescript pullovers or maybe they're t-shirts I've purchased at some point of interest in a gift shop on a vacation. My medical provider, she knows what medications I need and she prescribes them for me. She doesn't need the pharmaceutical ads, and I don't either. My 1998 Ford Ranger regular stick on the floor pickup works well for me and it's cheap to operate. I'm happy with regular Medicare. I have no interest in moving on to an Advantage plan from someone that I know nothing about. If I need a lawyer, I'll ask my friends for references, not choose one based on their television ads. We shop for groceries where we get the best service, not necessarily at the places that offer fresher than fresh. Our favorite restaurant list is pretty much fixed right now. We don't buy beer, pricey water, or other things like that which are dangled in our faces regularly in the media. If we want to get a new ride for the wife, maybe we already have a car dealer chosen, one we've used for years and who serves us well. As for car and home insurance, we've used the same company for almost 30 years, and we're quite happy with them. I have no plans to buy an Apple Watch or switch to an iPhone or change my cell phone carrier or internet provider. Hulu, Netflix, and Disney streaming, they hold no fascination for me. Well, I've kind of gone off on a big tangent in this Thursday Thought, but you get the idea. Getting back now to maybe what I watch on television and social media, I think that was kind of the initial part of this Thursday Thought. I believe I'm rather particular in what I see and how I operate in life. I've often said that I get enough real life in my work at the church, my interactions with my family and friends, and in life in general. I don't need to have my emotions ginned up by the latest police show or the newest motion picture drama. Watching real life people as their lives fall apart around them, and then as they try to put them back together somehow, is something that I see and I work with regularly. I'm grateful for the peace and the civility that come over me when I see a good deed being done, a wrong made right, a gesture of kindness and love, or some other piece of goodness and generosity. I bask in the pleasure of well-performed music, whether the classics, Southern gospel, or maybe even popular music. And music such as Handel's Messiah, well, that kind of stuff moves me in ways that I can't even describe. Only experience a well-done performance. What moves you? What are you taking into your life? You know the now old saying, garbage in, garbage out. It also applies, by the way, to you and me. Paul, that great apostle, that New Testament writer, had something to say about this. He said, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Blessings.